It started with a wing, a jagged piece of a Boeing 777, washed ashore like a ghost from the past, tearing at the fabric of reality. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370, a routine red-eye from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, took off into the dark with 239 souls aboard. For over a decade, its fate has remained one of aviation's greatest enigmas, a puzzle of grief, curiosity, and relentless searching. Now, in March 2025, a faint signal, possibly from the plane's long-lost black box, has sparked a new wave of hope. Could this breakthrough finally unravel a saga that has gripped the world? Let's dive into the story of a flight that vanished without a trace. It was 12:41 a.m. when MH370 rolled down runway 32R at Kuala Lumpur International Airport, bound for Beijing Capital International Airport. A 6-hour journey across the South China Sea. The aircraft, a Boeing 777-200ER, was 12 years old, registered as 9M-MRO, and piloted by Captain Zaharieh Ahmad Shah. At 53, Zahari was a veteran with 18,365 flight hours. A man who loved flying so much, he built a simulator at home and shared his passion online. Beside him was First Officer Farik Abdul Hamid, 27, with 2,763 hours on a training flight that would tragically be his last. 10 flight attendants cared for 227 passengers, including 5 children from 14 nations, China, Malaysia, Australia, the US, and more, forming a small international community in the sky. At 35,000 feet, the crew checked in with Kuala Lumpur Air Traffic Control. All was well. At 1:19 a.m., as the plane neared Vietnamese airspace, Zahari signed off with a casual, "Good night, Malaysian 370. Moments later, the transponder, its digital ID, went silent. The plane became a ghost, vanishing from radar. No distress call, no warning, just silence. The mystery deepened at 1:30 a.m. Military radar spotted MH370 again. Not heading northeast, but southwest, back across the Malay Peninsula. It veered northwest over the Strait of Malacca, far from its intended path. Why? Was it a mechanical glitch, a hijacking, or a deliberate act? Another pilot on an emergency channel tried contacting MH370 at Vietnam's request, but heard only static and muffled sounds. By 2:22 a.m., over the Andaman Sea, the plane slipped off military radar for good. At 2:40 a.m., Air Traffic Control alerted Malaysia Airlines. Flight 370 was gone. As dawn broke, a frantic search began, focusing on the South China Sea and Gulf of Thailand, its last known trajectory. Eyewitnesses soon muddied the waters. Fishermen near Kota Bharu reported a low-flying plane. An oil rig worker off Vung Tau saw flames in the sky. Indonesian fishermen claimed an aircraft plunged near the Malacca Strait. Months later, a British sailor in the Indian Ocean recalled a burning plane. Each sighting fueled hope and confusion, but no wreckage emerged. On March 15, 2014, a breakthrough shifted everything. Inmarsat, a satellite company, analyzed pings from MH370's engines, revealing it flew for 6 hours after disappearing, unseen, unheard. 2 arcs emerged, a northern route from Vietnam to Kazakhstan, improbable due to heavy radar coverage, and a southern one into the remote Indian Ocean, southwest of Australia. On March 24th, Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak delivered grim news. Based on Inmarsat data and UK analysis, MH370 likely crashed in the southern Indian Ocean, a vast, empty expanse with no survivors. The hunt became aviation's costliest, scouring 46,000 square miles of ocean floor. On April 6, 2014, an Australian ship detected possible black box signals 1,240 miles northwest of Perth, matching Inmarsat's projections. A robotic submarine searched, but the beeps faded, perhaps a false echo from equipment. For over a year, nothing surfaced. Then, on July 29, 2015, a flaperon, a wing fragment, washed up on Réunion Island, 2,300 miles west of the search zone. Over 18 months, 26 debris pieces appeared across Tanzania, Mozambique, and beyond. 3 were confirmed from MH370, 17 probable. 2 interior fragments suggested the plane shattered. Mid-air or on impact, no one knew. Experts studied the flaperon, hinting at a steep, uncontrolled dive, not a piloted landing. In January 2017, Malaysia, Australia, and China halted the official search. Ocean Infinity, a U.S. firm, resumed it in 2018, ending fruitlessly that May. A July 2018. Malaysian report ruled out mechanical failure, suggesting manual intervention. Someone altered the course. But who and why? Speculation swirled. 2 Iranian passengers, aged 19 and 29, boarded with stolen Austrian and Italian passports, bought in Bangkok with cash. Were they terrorists or asylum seekers? Interpol leaned toward the latter. No ties to violence emerged. Attention turned to the crew. Zahari's flight simulator held a deleted route mirroring MH370's toward the Indian Ocean, ending at a remote island. Personal struggles, a strained marriage, a relative's jail term, fueled theories of pilot suicide. Yet his family and friends insisted he loved life too much to kill 238 others. Farik, meanwhile, made a brief phone call near Penang as the plane flew low, cut off as it sped out of range. Who was he calling? Officials stayed mum. Rumors of romantic woes surfaced, but Farik was engaged to a pilot, Nadira Ramli, and passionate about flying, hardly a man on the edge. No evidence pinned either pilot conclusively. Other guesses, Russian spies, a cyber hijack, lacked proof, fading into spy novel territory. The passenger's silence puzzled investigators. At erratic altitudes, 45,000 feet, then 23,000, then 29,500, phones couldn't connect. Families heard ringing, but experts explained it as network searches, not live lines. In an era of constant connectivity, this void was haunting. Now, in March 2025, a faint signal, possibly the black box's final beep, has surfaced 1,800 miles southwest of Perth, detected by a private vessel. If confirmed, it could pinpoint MH370's resting place, revealing cockpit actions, mechanical status, or even voices from its last moments. Ocean Infinity plans to deploy submersibles, reigniting a search dormant since 2018. Families hold their breath. The world watches. What lies at the heart of this mystery? The plane's deliberate turn suggests intent, likely from the cockpit, but motive remains elusive. Was it despair, malice, or something unforeseen? This signal could confirm a crash site, but without the full black box, questions may linger. A hijacking, a pilot's choice, or a hidden flaw. Each theory teeters on fragments of truth. After a decade of dead ends, MH370's story endures. A testament to human resilience and the ache for closure. What do you think happened that night? Could this signal rewrite the tale we've pieced together? Share your thoughts below, and stay tuned as we chase the truth behind a flight lost to the shadows.